Hello, everybody. We are here live and on location here near John's home turf as we are here with the Meltdown on the road at Blakelee's Bouquets in Edgewood. Luntz's list will count down today all of the individuals that would be a nightmare to lease an apartment with. I'm sure the Blakelee's crew will have some strong opinions on that, and we will have a qualifier match of triple threat trivia between those colleagues here at Blakelee's Bouquets to see which of them will represent the best flower shop in Alabama in future triple threat trivia competition. It's all happening right here on the Meltdown as we are presented by MyBookie and broadcasting live away from the Culver studio and on location at Blakelee's Bouquets.
Two big boys in a tiny studio, teaching you and me about everything they know that makes sound. A meltdown, it's the meltdown, time for the meltdown, coming for the meltdown, let's start the show.
Lovely Meldonians, as we are here with you live on location, and we are excited about today's episode for sure. It is the return of our singles competition as we have a qualifying match of triple threat trivia today to have here on location. Very excited about that. The first time Meltdown triple threat trivia has been on the road, and we're looking forward to seeing how that goes. We appreciate all of those who have joined us on this journey known as the Meltdown, looking to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the summer season. Would love to have you jump on board today. The other half of the Meltdown, that is Mr. John Lunsford. I'm Tim Melton. John, how does it feel to be here in beautiful Edgewood as we are just right down the road from your stomping grounds?
We are right down the road from literally the place I stomped a lot at, my house down the street. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 blocks down the road that way, where I stomped a lot as a kid. And then down here in Edgewood, where I did not go to Edgewood. I actually went to Hall Kent, which is a little further down the road as opposed to Edgewood right here. But I used to walk down the street right here to go to the old Homewood Middle School and I'd walk to school every day. Now you come from a little further away. They built a nice fancy school right after I left, of course. And this is my place. I have seen this place evolve and become what it is today.
That's where you gained all the knowledge needed to become Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia World Champion.
That's right.
Which you so proudly hold on to that trophy here. Do you carry your trophy everywhere? Where is your trophy?
I do. I set it over there before we started the show.
I'm going to get it.
Somebody.
I'll go get it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Somebody go gets it. But yeah, this is my place. We call this next round row down here, but I like to call it John Lunsford row because this is my area and this is my trophy. And this is the trophy everybody will be competing for, but not be winning ultimately when I defend again here at the end of the month.
You've won a lot of hardware here in these necks of the woods as you're a multi-time state champion in football for Homewood. And I know that you're carrying that same glory here with you in your professional life. And it's got to bring back some great memories being around these parts.
It does. This trophy is nice and everything, but the blue maps I got at Homewood also mean a lot to me. And I have won a lot of trophies over time. A lot of T-ball trophies here in Homewood, a lot of Pee Wee football trophies here at Homewood. I actually played a little soccer, if you can believe it, played a little soccer back in the day and ran around a lot as a wee child and won some trophies there. So yeah, I'm proud to start the defense for my title here in my hometown, right down the road from the place I was born and raised.
I do feel like we've blocked Tyler's face completely with the trophy.
Well, that's because the trophy is greatness. It's just
my gosh.
Sorry,
y'all aren't competing today.
Almost took me out.
Part
with
of the production crew today. We're gonna have
put it somewhere where I'm not blocking Tyler. There we go.
It was probably my
much better.
mistake for bringing it there to the table from where it was currently situated. But looking forward to getting to that qualifier match today. It should be a lot of fun here. John, I think that speaking of your Homewood athletics days, you're getting back to playing weight here with Way to Wellness.
I am. I'm getting closer to my playing weight. With our friends from Way to Wellness, go to planforme.com. You too can get on a plan that'll work for you that has helped me slim down. I'm actually wearing my short sleeve shirts now. Of course, it was freezing in the office today when I wore this instead of my typical hoodies, but Tyler's laughing because he can agree. But go to planforme.com. You too can get a plan that will help you slim down like it's helped Tim slim down. Tyler doesn't need to slim down like it's helped my dad, who is right down the road, is about to stop by, I think, who will help him slim down. It's helped Jim Dunaway slim down. You too can have a plan. Go to aplanforme.com.
Yeah, we need the team at Blakelee's to come up with ways to fatten Tyler up for us, please.
Well, according to Jim,
I
I do need to slim down.
You know, Jim's been saying that
Yeah,
to a couple
Jim
people here, and
calls him Fat Tyler now for some reason. I don't know why.
Chunky Tyler or Chubby Tyler. What was it?
There you go.
There we
Perfect.
go.
Oh,
Let's get
cookies?
some
Oh,
cookies
thank
going
you.
here.
You
All right.
want some?
I'm on my way to wellness, but you need to eat them all. You're tiny. You're a slim child that
Go
needs
with
to
the cheese straws.
Right. You need to be able to overpower Spud at any given moment.
I mean,
so
yeah, I'll eat one.
Yeah, Go for one. You want one too, Tim?
I've got to do a show here, guys. I'm good, but I appreciate it. We've got Boomer in the chat. Very happy that we're here at Blakelee's and appreciates their services that they offer. And we have Landmine Believer in the chat who wants to know who the third contestant is. Well, these guys, once again, are not competing today. They are just helping me sort of run the trivia competition as John awaits who that number one contender will be. It could be one of these crew members of Blakelee's. That your future threats could be lingering right over here over your shoulder, which makes it very intense. Tyler is not yet scheduled to compete in a number one contenders match. That could change. We'll see how today goes. But we have Ethan, a different Tyler. This is a Tyler that you've seen on our socials as well as our shorts, delivering bouquets from Blakelee's to us in very imaginative ways, and we're looking forward to having him. I think Tyler may win best dressed of the day so far. Just overall, I mean, he's come prepared for he looks like he's going to be a part of a presidential debate, not necessarily
every time I have ever seen Tyler, he wins best dressed, whether it's dressing nice, dressing crazy, whatever it may be.
I'm looking forward to introducing Tyler here to the crowd. And then we have Kylie as well, who will be participating. Won the coin flip earlier. After Tyler won it, decided to go second. Kylie, I think, won the most coveted spot, which is going third, which is your strategy.
Best place to go. Hey, I have won the most. I've won more than anybody. I have tried to go third every possible time. So, yes, going third is the best.
Poor Ethan couldn't get a single coin flip right. I mean, the entire time. It was quite sad. And I hope that he's able to get some questions right. But we have a lot of fans here in the chat.
I like you saying I watched Jim get winded after 5 shots on the court today. He can't talk trash yet to Tyler.
That is true.
All I have seen since then is he has done very well. He was 1 for 3 at Alabama State and 1 for 3 in Tuscaloosa. So, by the way, once again, to go to yesterday's show, not a punishment. Just throwing that out there. It's a vacation for him.
He did get turned away from Sanford, though.
Oh, he did?
Did he?
Okay.
Well, I guess not turned away. He walked into the gym and there's a volleyball camp going on. So they have all the basketball goals raised up so he can't shoot there.
Good. I hope it's extremely difficult. I hope he comes up 1 short and he has to do this whole thing again. That would be fantastic.
Well, with Tuscaloosa being his 4th.
It was his 3rd.
Oh, yeah, that's
Tuscaloosa
technically
was
his 3rd.
Yeah, UAB and Sanford are the last 2. Hey, once again, not a punishment. He gets another day off of work to drive around with Taylor and EG. So for him, that's a pretty good day for him.
Here we go. We have Brian Pavlik. Do any of these competitors train under the bridge downtown? No, that is just Spud who does that. And
hey, Spud's finished 3rd 2 games in a row, so I don't know if that's worked for him or not.
If you watched,
he's to fund a different bridge.
Yeah, he does. If you watch the Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia documentary, which was expertly produced, directed, written, starring, and financed by John Lunsford, you could tell it was a John Lunsford production for sure. Then you would know that Spud is probably the competitor that gives John the most nightmares, right? You have the most history with Spud where it has not gone your way.
Spud I'm the winningest player, but Spud has the most championships. Therefore, I have had to compete against him the most. He gets questions right. I play the game. And I think playing the game has caught up to him. He just takes the questions. Oh, it's Star Wars. Spud. Oh, it's literature, a.k.a. Harry Potter. I'm going to pass it to Spud. And that has been his downfall.
Yeah, he argues more about what is and what is not literature compared to
arguing with Tyler after Tyler nailed what an answer was.
Yeah.
He argues with him and says, no, that's a myth.
Yeah.
And Tyler, I mean, I compete against Spud a lot and I get mad sometimes when I lose. Tyler should be more mad at Spud than anybody.
That is correct. But it looks like that team is staying together for future team tournaments. We'll see how it works out in singles here. Producer Tyler, I have to ask, you've competed a lot in triple threat trivia. You're considered a veteran now of this league. What advice would you give to the 3 rookies that are playing today?
It's not necessarily about answering the most questions, but scoring the most points and having the best strategy. Sometimes the best way to get points is to not answer a question and pass it to someone who you think will miss it.
Tell me about it.
Go for that 4-point swing.
While that is a strategy that sounds appealing, it can turn on you real quick too, because
It
that
can.
4-point swing can go both directions. And so I think that at the end of the day, you got to hit the questions when you're given the opportunity to do so. But you're right. There is more at play here. It's about scoring points, not necessarily your percentage correct rate on your questions.
Hitting the ones in your wheelhouse are
Yeah.
important. Pass it the rest.
Absolutely.
That's what I say.
For sure. All right. It is now time to go ahead and jump into a fresh edition of Luntz's List. Looking forward to this. I give John a category. He gives me the 5 answers that correlate. Today, a really fun one. I wanted a fun one here for Blakelee's because, John, I don't know if you know this. There's a lot of trash people in the world. And
say something about Blakelee's. And
no.
that.
I'm saying that Blakelee's would agree with me. There's a lot of trash people in the world, I think, as well. And there's certain people you don't want to be associated with in a living situation. You don't want to share close quarters with somebody. And you have a list of the 5 that fit this list based on very specific prompts I've given you, which we're going to get to right now on this edition of Luntz's List.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. I don't have the intro. Okay.
What was that?
These are the default sounds that come on there.
I don't need that, but give me the chirping again.
Oh, we need a rim shot.
Oh my gosh. That actually is pretty epic. That sounds like the crickets trying to hear with their legs. That's what it sounds like to me, which is what Tyler and Spud ended up
Front
losing
legs, I believe.
Front legs.
I forgot a cable before we started
Forget
this,
it.
which is why we were
It's
late.
fine.
And so
John,
we're not playing the intro.
John,
All right, number
I got
5
you.
on the list. Oh, by the way, you gave me caveats. This made this probably the hardest list I've ever had to do. And of course, it's the one I had to put together the quickest. Luntz's List, 5 people that it would be awful to have as an apartment roommate. First off, they have to be alive. I came up with a lot of really good ones.
Got to be alive.
There's one person for multiple of these that would have obviously been the perfect choice, just passed away. It has to be either a retired athlete, a fictional female character from a movie. So I assume I'm not married in this because my wife and I like that.
That is great. It's a list. Most of these lists are not to be taken literally anyway.
Also, if this was TV, Skylar White would be the easy choice.
That's a good choice.
Number 3 has to be, or it's not necessarily in order, it has to be a celebrity known for their work on TV, a musician that has had a number 1 hit, or is a part of a band with a number 1 hit, or a person that has at some point been suspected or convicted of a crime. So, number 5, I love dogs. I have a dog that I love dearly. I've had many dogs.
I don't know where you're going here with this.
I do.
Many dogs growing up. So the retired athlete I would not like to live with.
Oh my gosh. You are going there.
Would be one Michael Vick, former quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons and Eagles. And I guess that's it.
I think that's
That's all that really mattered for him. He is retired. I don't know what he is doing now, honestly. Last I saw, he was like offensive coordinator with the Atlanta Kings, I believe they were, in the AAF.
Yeah.
The rest in peace, Birmingham Iron. But no, I would want him to live with him because I'm a dog guy.
I understand that.
Although the apartments, you may not could have a dog in, so that probably hurt both of us. Number 4 on the list.
Yeah, I'm glad we're moving on to number 4. I have no context to add to number 5 other than how horrible that whole situation was. But, who knows? I believe in redemption. I believe Michael Vick may be a redeemed person at this time, but it would make to put down a pet deposit on that place would be probably a pretty tough discussion to have.
Yeah.
I used to have a Michael Vick jersey when I was a kid.
On the field, one of the most fun players to watch.
And then
that in Madden.
Back in the day, the go-to guy. If that's somebody,
cheat code.
I wonder. So they've been releasing everything about the college football game.
Yeah.
And they released like the top 100 players today, which by the way, Alabama, nobody in the top like 10, 15 player or something. And of course, Colorado had people there, but
Shadur's at a 93.
Yeah, everything about that team is wrong. But I wonder, because they released College Ultimate Team. We didn't really get into it yesterday, but College Ultimate Team is my mode, and they're going to have a lot of like historic players, and they're going to bring NFL players in. So like you can play as Patrick Mahomes at Texas Tech and stuff like that. It's going to be pretty cool. But I'm curious with the legendary players. I mean, really, really good career at Virginia Tech as well. So if you say who's going to be a legendary player from Virginia Tech, I don't know who you go with better than him. So I wonder if you could play with Michael Vick on your team potentially in NCAA football. So that would be fun. Anyway, moving on. Number 4 on the list. This is a guy that I think Steven said, can't wait to see Tyler dominate with Shador.
Oh, get ready. You're
I'm not
ready
looking
for the
forward to that.
scramble.
Number 4, I'm going to go with a TV actor, a celebrity known for their work on TV. Obviously, people do a lot of things. And I went through and I was asking some questions. I came up with just some names, like just people who are celebrities that would be bad roommates potentially. So,
Trying to not take down your laptop.
and like one of the first names I came up with was Shia LaBeouf. And so I asked, I was like, is he known for TV? Because he very much started with Even Stevens, and that's what made him famous. But he has done way more movies, like big notable roles. Transformers, Indiana Jones, a lot of different things. Yeah. So I would understand if you were like, that doesn't count for that. Then I thought somebody like Miley Cyrus, would she count as TV or count as a musician? Because I already my musician is my number 1. So I started thinking like she wouldn't be who she is if it wasn't for her TV career as Hannah Montana. But then I thought, okay, I'm going to go with somebody who I feel like people don't hate, but my wife has, for some reason, made me dislike this person a lot more. And I know I'm not married in this situation.
Yeah. And this is someone known for their roles on TV. So Jim Dunaway.
Well, you got half of that right.
Dang.
We are going to go with John Krasinski, who is known for his role as Jim in The Office, and of course Jack Ryan, pretty good as well. I know he's moving on to movies now.
His list is broken today.
But everything I see about John Krasinski nowadays is weird to me.
Because
he's a very weird guy, and if he is anything like Jim from The Office, we saw what it was like when he had a roommate, when he stayed in Philly with Daryl, and was like the worst roommate on the planet. So if there's any Jim in John Krasinski, and that role is absolutely him, so I'm sure it has helped define some of John Krasinski. I'm going to go with John Krasinski. I've become much less of a fan of John Krasinski lately.
Completely wasted spot here, I think, with John Krasinski.
Who would you go with then, Tom, for a TV actor?
It's not TV actor. It's person who's most known for
a celebrity who's most known for their work on TV.
All right, then.
Like I said, there's a lot of names I came up with that it's like, that's probably more movie. That's probably more music. The characters on TV like Skylar White, easy choice. I'm not necessarily going to take that actress, but I would take that character.
Yeah.
I would go with Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator. I would not want my kitchen being used as a spot.
They don't come to Chris Hansen, though.
Yeah,
I'm just saying he may run out of locations, and he may be saying like, "Hey,
Chris Hansen just inviting all these people over."
Yeah, Chris Hansen turned into a 14-year-old girl. All of a sudden.
The way I saw it was that was always Chris Hansen's kitchen island that he was doing his work at. Okay, trying to catch a predator any way he could. Okay, so that's where we're gonna go. This is the weirdest show we've ever done. Let's move on to number 3.
Number 3. This has to be a fictional female character from a movie. Like I said, if it was from a TV show, it would be Skylar White. When I think of most annoying characters, speaking of trivia competitors over there, my dad just showed up.
Oh, my gosh. I thought we were going to lock the door.
He showed up and his first words were, "The game is rigged."
Okay. You won the challenge, sir. You still lost the game. I need you to go ahead and keep moving. Can you tell your dad not to make a scene?
My dad will make a scene. At least he'll buy a lot of flowers while doing it. Number 3 on the list. This is my female movie character. Skylar White, easy choice on TV. Despise her. I feel like most people hated her, even though her husband was the one actually doing the drug making and selling and all that. When I think of annoying characters from movie, for some reason, this person is super annoying. And so I just imagine them as a grown-up because they did survive. He told me they had to survive the movie because the first person I came up with was Fatal Attraction. I can't remember the character's name. That was Glenn Close.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Like somebody like that, but she died at the end of it. Dakota Fanning as the daughter in War of the Worlds is one of the most annoying characters in all of movies. And so if she grew up and I had to have her as a roommate, I would go crazy. Because she is so annoying. And I know it's a little kid, but I'm saying she survived. So this is in the future. After all that, look, I know you went through an alien invasion. And I know you saw a lot of people.
That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Maybe my least favorite movie of all time.
It's a very bad movie. I'm not going to go that far, but it is a very bad movie.
But I mean, look at what it did to her career afterwards, too. I mean, what else did she really do after that?
You know, Tom Cruise was already all right, but her as a child. Anyway, I'm going to go with Dakota Fanning. I think Rachel Ferrier is her name.
I just have to bring this up. Elizabeth in the chat says Walt is 10 times worse than Skylar. She won't stand for the Skylar White slander, John. Which I've seen that take more recently.
Skylar's good or bad?
That Skylar's good, and it's really just
I'd rather live with Walt than Skylar. I know he's making meth in the bathroom, but I would rather live with him because he's at least got money to pay the rent. All right, number 2, moving on. This is a person who at some point has been suspected of or convicted of a crime. This would have been one of the 2 spots you could have put a recent Buffalo Bills running back, it was when I threw this out, prompt out to the back room, is the person everybody instantly said. I was like, well, no, they still have to be alive. So a few months ago, it could have been it. But I'm instead going to go with a musician, even though this is not my musician spot.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with the person on the run right now known as Diddy.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
That's
answer.
a good choice.
Hey, I brought up Chris
You do
Hansen,
not want
right?
to live with him.
Because the thing is, they have gone to his place of residence for many, many things. I don't want them coming into my apartment, tearing it apart, trying to find whatever things he has been involved in.
Yeah. I think that's a solid answer there because
Yeah, unlike Chris Hansen, he would use the.
I wasn't even assuming that like he's still on the run in this scenario, but just like you're hanging out with Diddy on a weekend at the apartment. Like I wouldn't want to do that either.
Not on the run at that point, but it would eventually come to that point where if he's on the run, is he still going to pay his rent? I know he's got plenty of money, but is he going to pay his rent?
Goose says Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter, female movie character that survived and is absolutely terrible.
She is pretty bad.
Elizabeth says Skylar would protect you from Diddy.
There you go.
So would Walt.
Elizabeth making Tyler laugh all day today in the chat. So good job, Elizabeth.
This is good. It's good.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Number one, easy choice. I wrote this down and then
musician.
Work backwards. Musician.
Yeah.
Even though I do very much enjoy most of his music, I would not want Kanye West as my roommate at all.
You're not wrong. He did completely gut his mansion to where it's just concrete slabs with no electricity, no windows.
Seeing a little bit of the Kardashians because my wife would watch it while he has been a part of it. And I know that's a while ago now, but not a lot of great choices there. Obviously, he's a little wild. And Tyler's going to vote for him for president, I hear.
Let me tell you who I do
That
want.
was a joke. I should clarify that now.
Let me tell you who I do want as my roommates in the future when my wife kicks me out of the house, and that is Dr. Jeff and Dr. Brian over on Grants Mill Road. They are my dentists, and when I go there to their practice, I feel like I'm at home already. So it would make moving in together, and plus there'd be three of us. So I mean, splitting the rent would be and utilities would be very easy at that point.
It's a 2-bedroom apartment though. Then it gets
That's true. It does get a little bit
tight.
I get a little bit cozy there with Dr. Brian, but you know what? I enjoy Dr. Brian and his company because he came to the poker club a couple weeks ago and absolutely wrecked us for sure.
Don't talk about it.
This is a dental practice that has very flexible office hours. That is one of the reasons why I sampled them to begin with. I need somebody after work. I have a very busy schedule and I needed to be able to get in there in a late hour. Have you ever been to the dentist at night? Because that was my first experience and it was very odd for me because it's dark outside and I'm getting immaculate dental care. And I'm like, these two things don't go together. It being dark outside.
Those two don't seem to go.
I mean, you're
together.
right. I never really put that together. But
every time you go to the dentist, it's bright outside. Not at Alabama Dental Associates, where the only thing bright about that experience will be your smile after you go to Alabama Dental and visit the team over on Grants Mill Road. I feel like you guys are bigger fans of Alabama Dental Associates because of my love for them, and I appreciate that support.
And your segues.
You can become a new patient at Alabama Dental Associates by making an appointment, calling them 205-956-8977. That's 956-8977. Or visit alabamadental.com as they look forward to seeing you. Hey, can we get Scooter over here? Scooter, you gonna come on with us? Come
on.
Sit down with us. Let's talk a little bit. Hand Scooter the microphone, Tyler. I just want to get a little bit of a rundown here.
Okay.
All right. Scooter, you're a friendly face that everybody sees at Blakelee's here all the time.
Well, sometimes I'm here.
I didn't prep you with telling you we'd bring you on, but I'm hoping that you're cool with being on. You always seem to be.
I'm cool with it. We were already talking about taking the snacks back. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Is Tyler eating too many of them now?
Well, we got hungry back there. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyler, give them their snacks back.
I want to ask you about the mission here at Blakelee's, what you guys look to achieve every day with your business practices. And
the mission is we want to make as much money as possible. That would be number one.
Yes.
Yeah. That's where we're at.
Mission accomplished there because this place is always booming, always busy, always something going on.
Yeah, we have a good time, You
guys have a lot of deliveries. Now, what areas do you deliver to?
Oh, so we go pretty much all of Jefferson County and Shelby County.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty wide map there.
We got a lot of delivery drivers, which you're going to meet a few of them.
Ooh.
And we got a lot of designers that work for, they work for us. They do a lot of events, weddings, anything like that, remote locations. Like we got it.
You guys are great, and you aren't boring. That's the best thing I can say about Blakelee's at the very top is that you guys are you always add a little extra character to everything you do, a little extra thought to everything you do. You guys don't want bland and boring. If you want that, go to the supermarket. You guys are something that takes it up another level.
Well, that's true because I mean, it's 2024. People want same day delivery. I mean, that's what we do. As long as you order before 2, it's getting there.
Nice.
So that's kind of our biggest deal is same day delivery.
Okay, now let's talk about the reason why everyone's very excited, and that is Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia. I have to ask you from your perspective. We have 3 competitors, Ethan, Tyler, and Kylie. Who should be the Vegas favorite going into
Now, we
this?
got some side bets going on back
Okay,
here.
talk to me.
Okay. All right. Right now.
Any action at my bookie, John?
Yeah, I can get the action.
Okay.
there.
Yeah,
Let's-
we need to
let's
know.
play it, yeah.
Right now, Ethan is warming up playing Sudoku, which was,
I don't know if that's going to help him here.
I didn't think so either, but
How many squares are there on a Sudoku board?
we've
You might
got
can answer
one
that.
person warming up with Bud Light, and then another person wants the snacks. So,
Oh,
this
and Tyler's
already-
hogging them, so I mean,
yeah,
it's
this
really
is going to
depriving
be
them.
something wild. I
I'll
don't
be
know.
honest. Bud Light's probably the best preparation for this.
If
I had
I've
to
got my
say.
money on anybody, it's probably Kylie. She reads a lot.
She got the most fans in the chat for sure.
She reads a lot, yeah. And but Ethan is a student, so he's kind of used to answering questions and taking tests. So
Okay. Well, we appreciate you letting us into the store here and being so hospitable with especially the snacks as we try to fatten up Tyler before we put him in the oven.
it's all right. You guys brought him, so
That's did we?
yeah.
Gosh.
It was Shelby's birthday
In that
Sunday,
case,
so
get away from our snacks. No, I'm just kidding. No, we are excited about Shelby's birthday Sunday, right?
it is her birthday Sunday. So everybody should place an order for Shelby.
Yes. Do it for Shelby, everybody.
Yeah.
Wish her a happy birthday by frequenting Blakelee's. I know, John, your dad was in here a few moments ago. He knows the lay of the land well in
He
here.
just
'Cause
wandered out somewhere. I don't know.
your
Yeah, your
parents,
dad lives like right down the road.
He does.
Yeah, I
All the
love
time.
seeing him.
Yeah.
yeah, and he makes a statement every time he comes in here for sure.
He does. There's just a lot of statements about my dad and my parents and our house down the road. It's the one with the big Patriot head on it when you drive past it. So yes, it's fun down
All right,
here.
here's what I need. Scooter, go ahead and take those snacks back with you, okay?
By the
'Cause
way,
we're
your
not gonna
dad
need
has
this.
beautiful hydrangeas. Just want to, I
That's
noticed
something
things
I've
like
never
that.
heard any grown
Yeah.
man
Yes.
say before, but it makes sense in this setting.
Hey, well, he's got it.
Yes.
He does. That's more my mom, obviously, but
Now, obviously, Tyler, I need you to help coordinate our competitors coming into the arena. We need Ethan in this spot. We need Tyler in that spot, and we need Kylie in that spot.
where does
as
our
we-
Tyler sit?
Our Tyler is going to have to sort of hang out around. I don't think he's going to.
Around.
This is what I figured out during this is he's just going to have to sort of linger. He's
I'm
not
gonna
going to
turn
have
my
a seat.
computer so nobody sees the chat there.
There's not going to be a seat. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tyler.
Tyler's like, well,
Tyler's
I'm
going to
leaving,
have to
bye.
be the helpful aid, maybe behind John even. I
go,
don't
just,
know.
you can go back there and eat the snacks.
Yeah, you guys come in.
All right, who's right here?
So right there's Ethan, then
Ethan,
Tyler, and then
Tyler.
Kylie.
Kylie.
Yes. These are the competitors that have been put up for Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia. Now, the winner of this will qualify to compete in a number 1 contendership match, which will take place this month. Do all of you have the availability to come up and compete at the actual studio if you were to win today? Because if not, then you're already going to be eliminated. We'll work it out. Use that microphone,
I'll
everybody.
pass this microphone around.
Yeah, pass it around.
I'll quit my job.
Okay,
There
great.
you go.
I'm sure Blakelee's loves having us here, taking their employees.
I will
away.
quit my job just for the finals.
Okay. I am going to explain exactly how Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia works in just a few moments. But first, I want to get to know our competitors. I want to start off here with Ethan. Ethan, how did you end up at this lovely establishment? And
Well-
what does your background look like?
So I go to Sanford University,
Okay, cool.
majoring in business admin with insurance.
Our very own Jim Dunaway is there right now banging on the doors, I believe.
And my buddy Andrew, sadly he couldn't be here today. He wrecked his car.
Oh, gosh.
So delivering flowers actually. So
my
He
God.
did it on purpose, I think.
yeah,
Okay.
100%. So I took a spot. Scooter, he was like, "Yeah, you know what? You can be it." So let's see here. I deliver flowers with these lovely people.
It'd be much odder if you were like, I wrap up garden hoses or something. Like delivering flowers makes sense in this setting. So that makes a lot of sense.
Definitely.
You feel like you're going to be a good trivia competitor?
Oh yeah, I've been pretty confident with my 2 contestants. They're going down.
Okay,
They're
got it.
going down.
Let's talk with Tyler. Tyler, this is not our first run-in with you, Tyler. We've had many
There's been a couple.
in our studio where you come dressed as the oddest characters that I've ever seen.
No, those are just my day-to-day clothes,
Oh,
Tim.
that's just what you deliver.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's what I do everything in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you stand up and show the fit for everybody watching at home that wants to see?
Yeah, no, yeah. Here it
Look
is.
at you. Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
God.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
gosh, that was a mistake on my end. Tyler, have a seat. The
I was thinking about
tornado.
going to a horse race after this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where are you going to find one of those? That's
Probably
something
just going to
we'll
look
talk
it
about.
up.
We'll
Google it.
find you one.
MyBookie.ag, you can play horses.
That is true. And we have Kylie, who by far and away, I mean, the chat loves Kylie already and wants to see Kylie win, wants to hear Kylie talk. Kylie, talk about your relationship here with Blakelee's, how you entered these doors, and why you are the biggest threat in Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia.
No. I came here before Mother's Day. It's been the best job that I've ever had.
Nice.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not lying. I don't know why. I know it sounds unbelievable. I just have a really good time. It's great to be here.
All right, let's bring in
why-
the lie detector test that we have set up here and see if it's actually the truth.
Why I'm the biggest threat? I don't know. I like to read. Maybe that's why they think I'm the biggest threat. Yeah, they do call me a huge nerd. So I would like to take them down personally, but if it doesn't happen,
Have you read Harry Potter?
duh.
Okay.
She lost
There's
her
a lot of those
Kindle.
questions.
She lost her Kindle about a week ago, and I've heard about it every day since.
It was my Kindle Oasis, and it was really important to me. They don't make it anymore.
She told me if I lose, she's cutting my brakes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I did say that,
Well-
and I meant it.
This will be played in front of a jury in a couple of months, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of the show because maybe the judge will allow it to be played thoroughly throughout
Yeah,
the entire trial.
It's really important.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's get into, before we have any sort of criminal activity, Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia. I'm going to go over the rules. There are 3 different opponents with 3 different ways to score points. Contestants, you will pick a number between 1 and 500. I will then present you a general category. Some of the categories may remain a mystery. The contestant in possession of the round can either choose to answer it themselves for 3 points, try to stump the competition by forcing an opponent to answer the question for 2 points, or you can use our Tyler. Tyler, come on, run in here real quick so everyone remembers what you look like.
Oh, God, he's going to knock something over.
As a helpful
Okay.
trivia teammate for 1 point, he will be here with us throughout. Thank you so much, Tyler. You can go away now. If you choose to answer the question for 3 points and you miss, then you are deducted 3 points. If you choose to have one of your opponents answer the question, they give the correct answer, then your opponent gains 2 points and you lose 2 points. If you choose to use Tyler and you don't get the correct answer, then you lose 1 point. The player with the most points after 6 rounds is your winner. Each player is given roughly 30 seconds to produce an answer once the question is read. If after 6 rounds we have a tie, we go to an additional round with the players that are tied to determine a winner. There's also the famed Wheel of Destiny. John will be controlling that and let us know what pops up on the wheel. It's utilized once you pick a number that activates it. And challenge flags are available for anything you consider to be a controversial decision. Just know that if your challenge is not upheld, you will lose 1 additional point. Those are the challenge flags in front of you. Kylie, I believe you have blue. Tyler, you have purple. And Ethan, you have red. So feel free to throw those out. Our production budget on our challenge flags went way up here coming into Blakelee. So we appreciate them very much. At Blakelee's Bouquets, they craft both traditional and contemporary bouquets with plenty of room for customization and uniqueness on top of everyday arrangements. They also offer same-day flower delivery here in Central Alabama. They also do large event work for weddings and make sure you're provided with floral support during funerals. If you're looking for flowers here in the Birmingham area, then there's only one team that I trust, and that is Blakelee's Bouquets. You can visit them at blakeleesbouquets.com or just come on down here to Edgewood and visit us, as we'll be broadcasting live throughout this competition.
We also do challenge flags.
Yes, they also do challenge flags, which they're very good at. Okay, it is
Much
now
better than ours.
time to go ahead and light the flame and get to the game. And John, I believe we are starting off with Ethan here to pick a number between 1 and 500, please. Number 4. I'm going to need whoever's in control of the game to have the microphone, please. All right, question number 4. This is about our solar system. Would you like to take it for 3 points, pass it for 2 points, or consult the lovable boy known as Tyler for 1 point?
I'm going to consult with Tyler.
Going to consult with Tyler. Tyler, get on in here. Now we're going to hand Tyler the microphone. He's going to get a first dib at this. First chance to answer this question correctly. Here's the question. What is currently the smallest planet that exists in our solar system? No
Is it-
answers, no help from the back, please.
Is it Mercury?
Okay, that is the answer he's provided. You can either choose to go with that or choose to go with an answer on your own.
I'm going to disagree with that.
Okay?
I know this is probably controversial, but I'm going to go with Pluto.
Final answer?
Final answer.
The correct answer is Mercury. Pluto was long considered the smallest planet, but the International Astronomical Union reclassified Pluto as a dwarf planet in 2006. It is no longer a part of our solar system. Tyler, you got some flack when you came in here. Everybody's like, oh, Tyler's never right. And here you are giving right answers. And once again,
You only get
being
one of the
disgraced.
Tyler options, right?
No, you can
No, you can
use
use
Tyler every
unlimited?
single time.
Okay.
Yeah. Tyler's on fire.
I was
right now.
hoping he had used his up.
So Ethan moves down to -1 points. Tyler, Blakelee's Tyler is what I'll call you. You get to choose a number between 1 and 500.
452.
452. John, everything going good so far?
Yeah. People in the chat are saying, wouldn't a dwarf planet be considered the smallest planet? But
It's not an official
Yes,
planet. of
John,
the solar
why don't
system.
you just stay
technically
out
not
of this?
okay, I'll be quiet.
Four-
He's wrong. That's it.
I agree, he's wrong.
You pick number 452?
Yes.
Number 452 is a question about pop rock bands. Would you like to take it for 3, pass it for 2, or consult our version of Tyler for 1?
You said pop rock?
Pop rock bands.
I'll take it.
Taking it for 3 points. Here we go. Hanson is an American pop rock band from Tulsa, Oklahoma, formed by 3 brothers. Name them.
Oh, God.
All right, so what are my options from here?
Answer the question.
Answer the question correctly, and you get 3 points. Answer the question wrong, you lose 3 points. That's where we're at now. You've chosen this path.
Jim, Todd, and Tim.
That is incorrect, but it does sound.
Okay, I know there's a Taylor.
There's a Taylor.
That was the second one. I meant to say Taylor.
There's an Isaac, and there's a Zach.
Zach. I
Isaac,
forgot Isaac.
Tyler.
I remember Zach.
I'm sorry, Isaac, Taylor, and Zach. We have too many Tylers around here. Okay, Tyler moves down to -3 points. Ethan, not looking so bad after Tyler went. Kylie, you're now picking a number 1 through 500.
222.
Oh, 222. Is that just because they're all repeating numbers? Is that the strategy?
Yes.
222. This is a question about famous entertainers. You can take it for 3, pass it for 2, or consult Tyler for 1.
Taylor, Isaac, and Zach Hanson.
I'm going to take it for 3.
Taking it for 3 points. Here we go. This entertainer that was born in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada in 1962 got his start in TV, but has a collection of films that have grossed around $5 billion at the worldwide box office, including being involved with 13 films that have grossed over $250 million at the worldwide box office. Name him.
Well,
Was it Jim Dunaway?
I can repeat the question if you'd like.
repeat the question.
Here we go. This entertainer that was born in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada in 1962 got his start in TV, but has a collection of films that have grossed around $5 billion at the worldwide box office, including being involved with 13 films that have grossed over $250 million at the worldwide box office. Name him.
I'm just going to make a wild guess and say Drake.
Drake
Yeah.
is your answer. Drake is incorrect.
Is it Jim Carrey?
It's Jim Carrey. So when you said Jim Dunaway, had half the answer right there.
I was trying to get
Jim
you to hit.
Carrey.
Oh, yeah, I did.
So after 1 round of play, Ethan is in the lead with -1. Tyler is at -3. Kylie is at -3.
What he lacks in height, he has in points.
I didn't know where you were going there, but I'm happy you went the direction
Yeah,
you did.
I'm happy you went there.
Ethan, you get to pick a number 1 through 500. You're currently in the lead. All you got to do is hold on to it.
Let's go 21.
Question number 21. It's a question about national observances. National observances.
Can you
Give you your options?
yeah, can you elaborate on that?
Yes. I'm going to give you a question about national observances. And you get a chance to either take it for 3,
Hey, welcome to the club, everybody.
pass it for 2, or consult Tyler for 1. If you feel like it's too tough, pass it to one of your opponents. If you feel like it may be super easy, take it yourself. If you feel like you want to disagree with Tyler again, even though he gave you the right damn answer, then go with 1 point. It's completely up to you.
I'm going to go with Tyler on this one.
Smart strategy. Let's bring Tyler in.
Now Tyler's going to miss it.
You said the category was national observances?
That is correct, Tyler.
You know how this game works, Tyler.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Here's the question. Tree City, USA is a designation presented to qualifying cities from a foundation devoted to which holiday?
Arbor Day?
Arbor Day is what is being provided by Tyler. Do you want to take that answer, or do you want to take your own answer?
I think he was very confident in that answer. I'm going to take that.
You're going to go with Arbor Day.
Yes.
That is correct. Arbor Day. National Arbor Day is celebrated every year on the last Friday in April. Congratulations, Ethan. You've moved up to 0 points. Big round of applause for Ethan. He's in the lead with 0. Tyler, you're at -3. You got to dig yourself out of this hole, much like someone would do on Arbor Day to plant a tree. What number would you like to go with?
You're like a wider version of Kevin Hart. You know that?
A much taller version, too. What number would you like to choose?
223.
Ooh, I like that. Cutting off 222 right at the knees. 223. It's a question about movie casting. Movie casting.
Why not consult Tyler? It seems to be working.
Okay. So this is just Tyler versus Tyler versus Tyler today, and it should be a lot of fun. Here we go. Here's the question. Tyler, who plays the fairy godmother in the 1997 version of Cinderella starring Brandy?
I've never seen that movie.
All right. Thank you,
I'll
Tyler.
throw out Glenn Close.
Glenn
Because that is a
Close.
name.
Glenn Close is what is being thrown out.
I'm just going to use Ethan's answer. Yeah, he sounded confident.
That is incorrect. It is Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston. You knew that answer. Kylie would have known that
They
one.
are similar, though.
I think they're not. That is -4 now for Tyler as we move on to fan
Tim's never
favorite
seen the
Kylie.
movie.
Kylie, what number would you like to choose?
333.
Have you noticed, John, no wheel spins yet?
No wheel spins. I'm ready for it.
We got one right here. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel and see what happens. We get to see the wheel. Kylie will fill you in on what it lands on. Oh. Okay. It landed on 2 times the point. So this is the way it works. Same situation. I'm going to give you a category. However, you can take it yourself for 6. You can pass it for 4. Or you can consult Tyler, which is a very popular option today, for 2 points. Okay, here we go. This is a question about corporate nicknames. Corporate nicknames.
I'm gonna ask Tyler.
Going to Tyler.
Thanks, Tyler.
Tyler, very popular. Tyler,
Yeah?
don't you love going on the road with Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia where the competitors respect you enough to
Respect you.
actually bring you in?
It is nice. It is nice. I just get insulted by EG and Spud all day when we stay in the studio.
That is
So,
correct. Here's the question. For 2 points, what is the long-standing nickname for IBM? What is the long-standing nickname for IBM? IBM is typically referred to as a nickname, and I'm looking for that nickname here. Not what does IBM stand for, but what is the long-standing nickname for IBM?
I have no
Nothing.
idea.
Okay. Kylie, you're going to have to produce an answer on your own. Do you have any idea anything about the history of IBM?
Can I just make up something?
You can.
International Butt Munchers.
International Butt Munchers, the first time that's said in the history of the Meltdown. And it was worth -2 points. -2 points there as you move to -5. The correct answer is Big Blue. It's referred to as Big Blue, IBM. Anybody ever heard IBM
I'll be honest,
referred
I
to as
have
Big
never
Blue?
heard IBM referred to as Big
Yep,
Blue.
Big Blue. You can look it up. There we go. Okay, so after 2 rounds, Ethan is at 0 points with a dominating lead. Tyler's at -4. Kylie's at -5. I think that was the smart choice, though, to go with Tyler. So good option there. We move into round number 3. Ethan, what number would you like to choose?
I'm going to go with number 1.
Number 1, bold strategy there. Number 1, it's a question about U.S. presidents. You know your options.
I'm gonna go with Take It Myself.
You're going to take it yourself for 3 points. Here we go.
I like it.
Ethan, what U.S. president was also a licensed bartender?
I'm gonna go with a bold guess of Ulysses S. Grant.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
The correct answer is Abraham Lincoln. George Washington established the largest whiskey distillery, and Thomas Jefferson brewed his own beer, but Abraham Lincoln was the only licensed bartender. So,
Okay.
that is going to be minus 3 points, moves you to -3. You're right here with the
We're
rest
still
of
in
the
the
bunch.
lead, though.
Still in the lead
You are
with
still in the
-3. Only got to win by 1 point. Tyler, pick a number. Here's your chance for a comeback.
492.
492.
Do you actually have 500 questions?
I absolutely do, as we spin the wheel now, John. Spinning the wheel, spinning the wheel, spinning the wheel. No. Sometimes. Depends on who you ask. Oh,
Super easy skip.
here's your opportunity for something really fantastic, Tyler. You've landed on the wheel where it says super easy skip. This is the way it works. I will ask super easy 2-point question. But if you miss it, then you get no points this time and you're skipped in the next round. Optional. You could just take a 3-pointer right now and drain it, which is required.
Well, drain it? That's just an assumption?
It's an assumption based on your skill level. If you pass the super easy skip, you have to take a 3-point question. However, you would be able to be active in the next round. No points are lost with the miss of a super easy skip. What would you like to do? Super easy question? Or would you like to take a regular 3-pointer?
I like easy.
Going with the super easy skip. Here we go. Here's the question. The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the U.S. from what country?
France.
That is correct for 2 points and moves you into the lead with -2 points. Congratulations. You made the most of the wheel.
I'm really good at easy.
Yes. We move on to Kylie, who needs to put in some work here. What number are we going with?
I'm going to go with 444.
444. Those repeating numbers again.
Yeah.
444 is a wheel spin, John. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel and see what happens. We're in the closing stretch here of round number 3.
Killer combo.
Killer combo. This is a really good thing to land on.
Okay.
So this is the way it works. I'm going to give you unlimited questions for 1 point each.
Okay.
You get to answer as many questions as you get right. So you could answer 20 in a row and get 20 points here.
Okay.
You cannot lose any points in this
Okay.
round. You can't consult Tyler. You got to answer all these yourself.
Have to answer them. Oh, no.
Do you understand how this works?
Yes.
If at any point you get a question wrong, you lose your combo.
Okay.
Here we go. Question number 1. Which Italian town is the setting for Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet? Have you ever read Romeo and Juliet?
Yes.
You seen the movies?
I have.
Have you been in the stage
You should
production?
test anxiety.
Okay.
Let's go with Sicily.
Sicily. The correct answer is Verona. Verona.
Verona.
Yep. Fair Verona. All right. So lost no points there. That's going to end round number 3. Killer combo, once again, cannot result in actual momentum.
Nobody's made it past one question on that.
Yeah.
I've never even made it to one question.
Some
right?
people have gotten 1 question. They've never gotten 2. Nobody's gotten more than 1 point off a killer combo. Okay, that's going to do it for round number 3. We're at the halfway point of the game. Here are the scores. Ethan, you're at -3. Tyler, you're at -2. Kylie, you're at -5. Still anybody's game, but you can trust the Blakelee's delivery people. I promise you that, no matter what kind of scores they're putting up in this game. Okay, Ethan, what number would you like to choose?
I'm going to go number 2.
Number 2. This is a question about Shakespeare.
I'm going to ask Tyler.
Tyler didn't know Verona. He wrote it in the chat. So
Okay, Tyler. For 1 point, the first version of which theater was destroyed by a fire caused by a cannon spark during a
The
performance? You cut me off to say the Globe. Would you like to take that, or would you like me to repeat the question.
Like I said before, he sounded confident.
Was
So, yeah,
very
we're going to
confident.
take that one.
The Globe Theater is correct. Congratulations, Ethan. Tyler is your best friend right now as you move up to -2. You are tied for the lead. We move on to the other Tyler. Pick a number 1 through 500.
499.
499. This is a question about months of the year.
There's 12, right?
That's not the question.
Okay. Well, all right. We'll go for it.
Going for it for 3 points. Here we go.
As long as there is 12 and we're in agreement about that.
You can throw the challenge flag if there's a problem here. Which month of the year is National Ice Cream Month?
This is on a 12-month calendar. I'm going to say June.
Correct answer is July. July is the correct answer. 1 month off. And we are currently in the month that is known as National Ice Cream Month. So happy National Ice Cream Month to everybody but Tyler, who missed the question. That moves you down to -5.
Can I say that we literally work right beside an ice cream shop that has the banner out there front?
I didn't even notice that.
We work by 2 ice cream shops. So
So joke's on you. John, is the chat being nice?
They are being nice. Smuff says every month is National Ice Cream Month. I would agree with that. A lot of people do Verona and the Globe. So a lot of Shakespeare fans, including Tyler.
Okay.
How many people knew about what month was ice cream?
A couple of people knew that, but yeah.
Not many.
There's a big banner outside the store. Okay, Kylie.
He says, is Tim's blood pressure going up
Yes, it is.
from all the yelling?
I need a number 1 through 500, please.
1 through 5.
1 through 500.
1 through 500.
Yes. That part
let's
of the game has
do
not changed.
4.
Number 4. You guys are all over the board here. Number 4 has already been taken earlier. That was
Okay.
the question about
77.
Mercury. Number 77. Back to repeating numbers. Number 77 is about number 1 hits in the music category. Number 1 hits in the music category.
Okay.
Gonna take it for 3 points?
No, I'm going to pass it off for 2 points.
Okay.
To Ethan.
Passing it to Ethan. Here we go.
It's first pass.
Ethan, the Beatles had 20 U.S. number 1 hits. Which of those songs has the shortest title? Do you know anything about the Beatles?
So, yeah, I do have family in England, and I've been to, was it Abbey Street? Is that?
It's Abbey Road.
he's also walked across the crosswalk.
Yeah, I have actually.
So you're a fraud, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Born
Okay,
in
that's all I
America.
need to hear. That's all I need.
Can you repeat the
I
question?
can. The Beatles had 20 U.S. number 1 hits. Which of those songs has the shortest title? Do you know any Beatles songs?
So my brother had Beatle records on his wall.
You're
but I
making it
don't,
worse.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a UK stereotype. I'm gonna say the Big Red Bus.
That is incorrect.
I know Hey Jude is less than that, but I assume there's one that's lower.
Help.
Help.
Which is what everyone's been asking Tyler for throughout this entire competition.
I need help.
Help was the correct answer. So that is a successful pass there, which moves you to -3 and moves Ethan to -4.
It's a close game.
It's a close game after 4 rounds. Ethan is at -4. Tyler's at -5. Kylie's
Let's
at
not talk
-3.
about that.
What's the what?
Let's not talk about
Let's
it.
not talk about it?
Yeah.
You need to know where you're at here so you know which strategy you want to employ. Okay, round number 5. What number would you like to go with Ethan? 1 through 500.
Oh, it's me again. Let's go number 8.
Number 8 is a wheel spin, John. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel of destiny. So we're taking a look at it.
10 point. Choose category.
Choose category. So I'm going to give you 2 categories. You tell me which one you want the question from. You must take this, cannot pass it, must take it for 3 points. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, here are the 2 categories. One is zodiac signs. The other is the animal kingdom. So a question about zodiac signs or a question about animals for 3 points.
Let's do animals.
Going with animals, here we go. Which marine animal holds hands? I'm sorry, we got interrupted. Was that Tyler speaking?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Let me start over again. Tyler, you're dressed nicely, but your attitude is poor, sir. Which marine animals hold hands in their sleep to prevent drifting apart? The answer is not the Beatles.
Understood.
Let me repeat the question.
No. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Which marine animals hold hands in their sleep to prevent drifting apart?
Would it be otters?
That is acceptable. Sea otters is the correct answer. Yes, that is absolutely, you nailed it there.
That's what I'm talking about.
You ended up getting 3 points there, so that moves you down to -1. Sea otters is the correct answer. Ethan's at -1, Tyler's at -5, Kylie's at -3. But Tyler, you've got control of the board. What do you want to do?
Well, first of all, do you have any more sea otter questions?
Potentially. Is that a specialty of yours?
I mean, you could say that.
Okay.
You could say a lot of things, but that's one of the things that you could probably, say.
Okay.
I'll pick. Did Kylie pick 333 already?
Yeah.
All right. 372.
372. The next logical choice there. This is a question about famous marriages. Famous marriages. You can take it yourself for 3. You can pass it for 2. You can consult Tyler for 1.
I'm going to pass it to Kylie.
Going to pass it to Kylie. Here
She's
we go.
married, so she should know.
Here we go. Kylie, Titanic actress Kate Winslet was married to what famous director from 2003 to 2011? John, do you know this answer?
I don't know if I know this answer.
Titanic
That was the whole Ocean Gate thing.
Yeah, I got it.
Titanic actress Kate Winslet married to who between 2003 to
I
2011?
don't know this. I'm just going to guess Ridley Scott.
That's a great guess. He's a little bit old, but
Yeah.
Sam Mendes is the correct answer. Sam Mendes. So that's going to move you down to -5. It's going to move Tyler up to -3. Ethan, if they just keep beating up each other, you win.
Yeah.
That works. Kylie, you got control of the board. What number would you like to go with?
Let's do 12.
Number 12. This is a question about U.S. presidents.
I'm going to pass it off to Ethan.
Passing it to Ethan. This is for 2 points, Ethan. You know what? Hold on one second. I think this is a repeat question that I've had before. I think I'm falling into the same trap.
Look, but I don't want to see the questions.
I can't
Before you
remember.
say it.
I can't remember off the top of my head if we've used this one before. So I may end up having to give Kylie another chance here because I can't clarify.
I don't care what the question is. Ethan's not going to know it.
Do you want to whisper it to me?
No. I can't. I'm not 100% sure because we've had a lot of U.S. president questions. But what I'm going to do out of the fairness of the game is I'm going to go to Kylie again. I'm going to let you pick another number.
112.
112. I don't want to fall into a big mishap.
I would delete it regardless.
I'm going to. Okay. This is a question about notable figures. So not very different category. Notable figures.
Okay.
You can take it for 3. You can pass it for 2. You can consult Tyler for 1.
I'm going to take it for 3.
Going to take it for 3. Here we go. This could change everything. Kylie, who was the very first American woman in space? For 3 points, who was the very first American woman in space?
I don't know.
Final answer?
Yeah, I don't know.
Correct answer is Sally Ride on June
should know
18th,
that.
1983. So, Kylie, that's going to move you down to -8 as we go into the last round here, round number 6. Ethan's at -1, Tyler's at -3, Kylie's at -8. Ethan, what number would you like to go with as you are trying to secure a qualifier into a number 1 contenders match?
I'm going to go 11.
All right, this is a question about the Harlem Renaissance. Would you like to take it for 3, pass it for 2, consult Tyler for 1? You're currently in the lead with -1 points.
I'm going to pass this to Blakelee's Tyler.
Okay, Blakelee's Tyler. Here we go.
Good luck.
Here is the question. The Weary Blues was the first volume of poetry by this leading figure of the Harlem Renaissance. Name that individual.
Banksy.
That is not correct. Sort of somewhat rhymes here. Langston Hughes is the correct
Yeah,
answer.
they're both
Langston
very
Hughes.
artistic fellows. I've
John,
heard.
Ethan employing a great strategy of passing there, moving up to 1 point. Tyler moving down to -5. Kylie remains at -8. This one's almost wrapped up, but Tyler, you get a chance to pick a number 1 through 500. Try to save your chances.
Do you have a list of questions that are like easiest to hardest?
I do not.
All right.
I love how you're trying.
In
You've been
that
trying
case-
each
It's
and every
always a
round
crapshoot, yeah.
to figure this out.
In that case, I will pick. It's 227 an option.
227 is an option, yes.
I reckon I'll take it.
This is about American female pop stars. You can take it for 3, pass it for 2, consult Tyler for 1. That would
Well, she is
Have it a
female and
category.
an American and a pop star, so I don't know.
I don't listen to
I'm gonna pass it to Ethan because he loves females.
passing it to Ethan. Here we go.
her.
Ethan,
Emails are great.
Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo are the sons of which American female pop star? Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo are the sons of which American female pop star?
I'm going to take a gander and say Mariah Carey.
I think that's a wonderful guess. It is not correct, though.
To be honest.
Gwen Stefani is the correct answer.
Never
Gwen
would have guessed
Stefani.
that one.
So Ethan moves back there to -1. Tyler moves up to -3. Kylie's at -8. This will potentially close out the game, depending on what it is. This is where you want to get that 10-point jackpot. This would be one of those moments. You need a wheel spin, Kylie.
Okay.
Give me a number that you think coordinates with the wheel 1 through 500.
489.
489. I don't know if this is a wheel spin. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh. Guess what?
Not a wheel spin.
Not a wheel spin. Not a wheel spin. This is about geography.
Okay.
You're going to take it for 3?
I'm gonna pass it off to Ethan actually.
Oh,
See, that's what I was hoping.
Oh!
I was hoping that would happen.
oh,
Hoping that would not happen.
Ethan, you must drill this or else we go into overtime. So
well,
here
luckily, I'm a clutch shooter. So, Tyler, you better be ready.
If Ethan gets this right, he wins. If Ethan does not get this right,
we head
he
to
and
overtime.
Tyler go to overtime.
Correct. What a bold
So Tyler is
strategy there
still
from
alive with
Kylie.
this.
Oh boy, he looks comfortable, but you know what? I thrive under pressure. So let's get this rolling.
How do you feel with geography? Do you feel like that's a strong suit of yours?
In high school, I cheated in that class.
So no.
So no.
Okay. Only thing you were able to find on a map was the principal's office.
Yes.
Here we go. What is the capital of Iowa?
Iowa.
Iowa.
Okay.
No, the state that sounds like Iowa.
I've never been there, so okay.
I'll go ahead and tell you the answer is not on a giant banner outside the store.
I was looking.
20 seconds. What is the capital of Iowa? All of a sudden, I mean, I assume you don't have family that lives in Iowa.
Negative.
They live everywhere else.
I would like to add that none of them love him, though.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Ethan, no one's rooting for Tyler. We hope you drain this, but you need to think. Iowa. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Not a trick question. 5, 4. Think. 3, 2, 1.
Russellville. I don't know.
Russellville, Iowa is all you could come up with.
I don't know.
Does anybody know the answer?
Des Moines.
Des Moines, Iowa is the correct
Oh my God,
answer.
my mom's best friend's from there. I literally went there. I don't know why I was thinking of Idaho. and potatoes kept coming to my mind. Iowa, I've actually been there to Des Moines and stayed for like 2 weeks. Went to a deer farm and everything. So this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
Hey, while you were there, did you pass a Russellville, Iowa by chance?
You know, that's what came to mind, but no, I didn't.
Okay. So we are now headed to overtime. Kylie, you've been eliminated, but you played spoiler. So if you could give everybody a wave, and we appreciate Kylie. Round of applause for Kylie, everybody, for playing Triple Threat Trivia.
There is a Russell, Iowa, but not in Russellville.
I was halfway.
So, close.
So
Still not the capital.
if you remember during the coin flip, Tyler decided to go second, which means in overtime he goes last because you just eliminated the third place competitor, somehow, Tyler, by doing nothing yourself almost. And Ethan and Tyler are now in an overtime duel to the end. We play another round.
Second overtime ever?
Second overtime ever, and the other one determined this
I won
right here.
that in the last overtime.
It's a Tim Lunsford thing. He came in the room and
That's right.
it
Yeah.
was an overtime spell. So here we are going into overtime. It works the exact same way. Pick a number. You can consult Tyler. You can pass it. You can take it yourself. Play one round and we'll see how it goes.
Now, do the numbers or like the questions just like reset?
No.
Okay.
If a number has been picked, it cannot be picked again here. So Ethan, you have control of the board. We are in overtime, both tied up at -3. What number are you going with?
I'm gonna go. Have I picked 8? I know I've gone through 1 through 10 pretty much.
So 8 has been picked. Yes.
Okay. Let's go 9.
9. 9 is a question about New York City.
I know
York
Tyler has
City.
not been to New York City. Oh, you have? Oh, okay. He doesn't get out much.
All right, it's already been 6 months.
He doesn't get out much.
It's amazing how much history you guys have with the questions that are being selected.
But I'm gonna go.
My father was a Beatle.
I'm
That's
gonna go
one
with
thing.
your Tyler.
You're going to go with
A little bit of help.
our Tyler for help to
Not a
try
bad
to
choice.
just secure
With some
1
help.
point.
Yeah, not a bad choice.
He's got Supreme on, so it looks like he has been in New York.
Here we go.
I have not been to New York.
Tyler,
You know it says it on your hat.
you have
does.
a chance to win it here for Ethan, potentially. Which of the 5 New York City boroughs is home to the New York Yankees?
Oh gosh. I don't know. Is it in Manhattan?
That is the answer Tyler has given. He always asks me as if I can tell him immediately. You have to, Ethan, you have to make the decision for yourself. Are you going with Manhattan or are you going with something else? It's totally up to you.
Did you say borough?
Boroughs, yes. Which of the 5 boroughs?
The answer is not Joe.
Okay.
Are you aware of what?
No, I
these
don't.
boroughs are?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, that's going to be a problem. for you.
Yeah, this is a big problem.
There's 5 of them. Tyler-
and you asked for only 1.
I only need 1. Tyler gave one that could or could not be a borough. Could be in Iowa.
Well, let's hope it's not in Russellville, but I'm going to go with his answer.
Manhattan.
Yes.
Bronx Bombers.
The Bronx Bombers. The Bronx. That is the correct answer. I thought that
Boo.
I thought Tyler was going to get that.
was borderline super easy skip
Yes.
material.
I would.
But-
I would
It's like,
agree.
we
New Yorker-
understand he doesn't watch many sports. He watches RuPaul's.
We've also worked in sports radio
That's
our
his
whole lives
thing.
and everything, so that's I can understand it not being quite as easy.
Tyler, I'm going to put this out there. You're the most insane competitor we've ever had because you've accomplished almost nothing, but yet you are 1 moment away from getting the win. And that means we will have to welcome you into our home, the Meltdown Studios, yet again, probably dressed in a crazy outfit to compete for a #1 contendership if you win this. Do you understand what's on the line?
My mother actually told me the same thing last night.
I gotcha. Pick a number 1 through 500.
500.
Going with number 500.
Manhattan is a borough, by the way.
This is a question about
Manhattan is a borough.
famous
But it wasn't right though.
famous athletes. Famous athletes. Now, you can take it yourself for 3. You can pass it for 2. You can consult Tyler for 1. Just know it is currently a 1-point game.
Tyler, look at me in the eyes.
Famous athletes.
Yeah, I see a little sparkle there. Come over here.
Now, you
I'm gonna take
realize,
Tyler.
you realize they didn't know where the damn Yankees played 5 minutes ago, right?
This Yankee.
That was for Ethan, though. This is for the other Tyler. We have
This
the
is
same name.
For 1 point.
You know my middle name is Tyler.
You stay out of
There's
this.
too many Tylers around here. Here's the question. Tyler.
Yeah?
How many seasons did Michael Jordan play with the Chicago Bulls?
Oh gosh.
Second overtime.
Huh?
Nothing. Just keep going.
With the Chicago Bulls. Took 2 years off. I don't know. I'm going to go with 12.
12 is the answer from our Tyler. Would you like to take that, or would you like to go with an answer that yourself, a different Tyler, has come up with?
I watch baseball and football, so I have to take the other Tyler's answer.
12. This is for the win.
I don't know if I know for sure. I was going to guess 15.
It is not 15. The correct answer is 13 seasons with the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, I wasn't counting the years he took off. I was counting straight. Yeah.
So, we are going into double overtime for the first time in the history of Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia. I miss Kylie. All right. Ethan, pick a number 1 through 500. This is epic.
Let's go 10.
I said our Tyler's success rate was about 50% when asked upon. Would you say that's the same today, or do you think he's...
I'd say so. He nailed the first few, then dropped off for a couple, then came back. I'd say it's probably a little under 50 if I had to guess, but I don't know. The problem is the answer was not. They did not go with him the first time, so you got it right, but it technically counts against in my stats because it didn't go with you. So
This is a question about the global stage.
The global stage.
The global stage. World politics, global stage. Yes. It's not a foreign... It is a foreign subject, actually.
Let's pass this one to Tyler.
Shakespeare.
This Tyler.
That Tyler right there.
Blakelee's
For 2 points. Here we go. The global stage. How many countries are currently in the European Union?
I thought it was like theater.
We already
Nice.
had that question.
No.
So there's Germany,
You don't have to name them.
there's France.
Germany, by the way, neutral in World War II.
So I've heard.
That's not real. That's a triple threat trivia reference to
Yeah.
another competitor, and I hope
Germany along with Japan.
some
We're both
people get
neutral.
that. Even Tyler knows that that's a crazy answer. Anyway, go ahead.
47.
You got one half of it right, the 7, but it is 27. 27 countries are in the European Union, so that moves you to -6, and it moves Ethan to -2. Now, we'll see if after you get your category, this game is either decided or maybe you can put it back on Ethan. What number would you like to go with?
First of all, I'd like to say that Ethan's mother does not love him.
Okay,
I'm gonna go with 214.
214. This is a question
She actually
about,
told me she doesn't love you
so
last night.
let me go ahead and make this clear to you, okay? Tyler, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You are 4 points down. You're 4 points down, and your subject matter is television casting. Television casting. So you can take it yourself for 3, you can pass it for 2, or you can consult Tyler for 1. You are 4 points down. I can see the wheels turning. What do you want to do?
Well, Ethan said to go for it, and he seems pretty confident, so I'm going to pass it to Ethan.
Okay, that's half the battle.
Great.
Ethan, for the win. Which actor played Norman Bates in the television series Bates Motel that ran from 2013 to 2017? This is for the win.
Norman who?
Mm.
Not a good start.
Which actor played Norman Bates in the television series Bates Motel that ran from 2013 to 2017? John, you know this answer.
I just started the show actually a couple of weeks ago.
This is on Netflix, right?
I cannot tell you any other information, unfortunately. That would be cheating. but I can tell you it ran from 2013 to 2017.
Norman Bates.
Very popular character.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, wow. That would have been quite a pull there. But that is incorrect. Freddie Highmore is the correct answer for who played
No idea
Norman
who that
Bates.
is.
Also played Charlie. And Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
We're now moving to a third overtime, and we are trapped in a flower shop. So, we've got to have a winner before we leave here today. You guys, what is it about y'all? I mean, it's entertaining for sure, but we can't get a winner here. Ethan, pick a number 1 through 500.
We're gonna go with
I'm going to run out of questions.
We're gonna go with. Have we picked 444 yet?
I believe
I think
so.
Okay, let's go with 414.
414. This is a question about mountains. Mountains. Every time I give the category, Ethan, you look at me very ill-intently.
You have something up your sleeve. I know you do.
Categories could mean a lot of things.
Yeah,
Mountains.
we're gonna pick my boy Tyler for some help.
I was like,
Going to
you're
Tyler
making my
here
batting
for
average
help.
go down. Stop.
Tyler, this peak is the only mountain in North America that exceeds 20,000 feet.
Exceeds 20,000 feet. Is it Mount St. Helens?
Mount St. Helens is the answer Tyler has given. Would you like to take it, or would you like to come up with your own answer?
Yeah, we're gonna keep that because I have no idea.
Well, it's wrong.
Is it McKinley?
Great.
Denali, also known as Mount McKinley in Alaska, is the correct answer. So, Ethan, you move down to -5 points. Tyler, you're at -4. You have a chance here to get the win. What number would you like to go with?
I'm going to go with 209.
209 is a wheel spin, John.
Oof.
Let's
So
go ahead
it
and spin that
will-
wheel.
It will end here, I think.
Should. We'll see.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh, my gosh.
it almost would not have ended.
So it landed on audience help. So the way this works is I'm going to give you a question. You must take it for 3 points, correct? You must take it for
Yes.
3 points.
So,
However, first person in the chat that gives an answer, John will be monitoring it, and it needs to be a actual legitimate answer. It can't be like Germany or something like that, unless that is the answer, which I'm going to feel bad about. Let me take a look. Okay, it is not Germany. That is not the answer. That will be provided to
And just to
you.
be clear, Germany was World War II, that Germany.
Correct.
Okay.
So this answer will be provided to you. So try not to answer until we actually give you the audience help. Are you ready? Here we go.
everybody in the chat saying God save the king.
Here's the question. How many bones are typically found in the human body? You already know this answer?
Yeah.
Name it.
206.
Should he have waited for help?
Oh, the first answer came from our Tyler, so I'm not going to count that one.
Sometimes 208
Doesn't
in
matter.
very rare
He's
cases.
already said 206, and guess what? Tyler has just won Meltdown Triple Threat Trivia because 206 is the correct answer.
Which is what
Round of
Tyler
applause for
and
Tyler, who somehow snuck out a win at -1 points. The crowd goes mild.
I just
for
want everybody
Tyler.
to know that I'm Tim and Lunch's biggest fans. I stand outside of their office every single day asking for an autograph, and they never come outside.
That is correct. Well, we are here now, contractually obligated to hang out with you. Ethan, let's give the microphone to Ethan. Ethan, what happened? You were leading for so long in this. Is the Iowa one, is that going to cause you a lot of pain?
No, it's not that. Before we stepped on stage, I said to Tyler that they were Team Blakelee and I was my frat, which is Team Sigma Nu, and that I was going against them. And I think they banded together with the passing it on to me 2 times in a row.
The Kylie pass is ultimately what sent it to overtime.
Yeah, I think that's what really happened. It's pretty messed up. I'll remember that whenever she wants me to get her some chocolate milk.
Hey,
So
Tyler, the chat is asking for you to crush a beer. Are you able to do that here? Or is
he
that
better
something-
crush a beer.
That's what they want you to do. They want you to crush a beer. And also, I think Tyler is becoming a fan favorite. You crush a beer, however you want to do it. You crush a beer. You need to do it on camera, though, obviously.
Oh, he's a shotgun.
Yeah. Goose,
do it over
oh
here.
my gosh, please don't
Not over
injure
here.
yourself. Gosh,
Please
protect the
don't, please
equipment.
Don't, please don't.
I am.
He's a pro.
Slow at shotgunning.
Here we
Okay,
go.
hang on.
Okay,
That was a terrible shotgun, in my opinion.
he's doing it.
He's doing it.
Is it on cam? It
It's
is
on
on camera. Okay.
Can we ask the chat
Yeah, there you go, Tyler.
if me and Tyler can have a shotgun race? And if I win, we go back into overtime.
Now, unfortunately, the game is set. I'm
You don't want
sorry,
to race me?
Ethan.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Stephen, he is done with deliveries for the day, thank God. And we also have Brian, who says that Blakelee Tyler has become the Sir Christian Cole of the Meltdown. Somehow, some way, that has occurred here. He's also,
I won't.
oh my
Right
gosh.
into the
That was
flowers.
actually
Okay.
impressive, even though you hit the flowers.
So we are going to wrap this up. I don't know what kind of chaos just occurred with Tyler entering our world now. You will have to come up to our studios and compete in Triple Threat Trivia.
Once again, just like I said, I will quit my job
Okay.
today if I have to.
Please don't, or lose your job
Don't
today. Please
Have
don't do
to,
that.
Yes,
So, John, that was very exciting.
it was.
It was decided by what, double OT?
Triple
Triple OT?
I think.
Triple OT. That's always fun when you got it's a little bit of action on the game. It goes into triple overtime. You're getting nervous. You're getting antsy. You can experience all that kind of fun at our title sponsor, that is MyBookie.
Go to mybookie.ag. Promo code next round. See it in the corner there. Mybookie.ag. I normally point. There you go. Mybookie.ag. Promo code next round. Play the sports book. Play in the casino. Play the slots. Go to that live casino as well. Make sure to play with real dealers, real cards, real roulette wheels, and all that stuff. Mybookie.ag. Promo code next round.
We have many people in the chat encouraging actions here from those on camera, and we have Napster Haven that says top 5 show of all time. Thank you so much for getting this one into the top 5.
Did anybody say that me and Ethan should fight for the win?
I don't think so. I think the win's already been determined. No punches are needing to be thrown. We're going to sign off before we end up in court, and that is going to do it for us here. We thank the team at Blakelee's for having us out. We hope it's not for the last time for sure, as we enjoyed our time here. Hope you come out and see the fine folks at Blakelee's, and make sure you check out their entire selection there
Guys.
online.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
These are personally my least favorite flower,
Mhm.
so I just want to give them to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mm.
Question mark?
Smells like a win, a Tyler win there. We'll see you back up at our studio. The next match is going to sell itself when Tyler's up there competing. There's no doubt that he is a fan favorite here in the chat. This is leaking all over me, and that's going to do it for us here at Blakelee's Bouquet, signing off of the Meltdown. Make sure you hit like on this video. It helps us a lot. And make sure you subscribe, as we've got more content to bring to you, including the return of Blakelee's Tyler.